be the best, simple and plain. That's why I play the game. To be the best, you have to win. And that's what drives me.
He's the best player in the game. It's just that simple.
What it do, good people? We is back with another vid. Need y'all to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell and spam that comment section. You know somebody that need a helping hand and you are able to help, please do so. If you know some kids that's in your immediate family or immediate circle that needs guidance, please lead them into the right direction. The children are the future, and it's always each one teach one. Now we got this guy right here. He's a father and he goes to jail and catch a felony over makeup.
I would have hit that dude, man. I would have broken his arm. I would have broken his jaw, man.
On February 7th, 2022, a student alerted deputies to a domestic incident involving his father. The investigation revealed that on February 4th, the father confronted his son about wearing makeup, leading to a physical altercation. The child
Would y'all confront y'all son about wearing makeup, or y'all would be okay with him wearing makeup? You being the present father in the household, would you be okay with your son wearing makeup? Me personally, no.
child reported being slapped, restrained, and pushed to the ground, leaving him with visible injuries.
Now, I'm not going to slap him and beat him down to the ground, but he will get an understanding that this is not allowed in my house. Until you get to a certain age where you're on your own and you can move out, you can do what you please. Do what you please.
Mother later picked the child up from school and was questioned about the incident.
My senior and junior got into it.
They didn't get into it. He know why.
Yeah, and I told him why.
Yeah, he told us why. He told us why.
My junior know he don't got no business doing what he's trying to do. And we not gonna have that. When he get out of my house, when he get 18 and he wanna move out, he can make his own decisions. Cause I got an 8-year-old, that's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can you elaborate for us? Because is it like what was it over?
You didn't tell him?
He said you were there. That's why we're wanting to talk to you.
Yeah.
But if he told y'all the situation, like, come on now. She don't even want to get into it. She don't even want to speak on that.
He came home 2 days straight with makeup on.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
And we're not having that.
Yes, ma'am.
And we had already talked to him the first time when he came on the first day with him.
Mm-hmm.
And really I was supposed to come in and let the fire office know, but I don't know if they could do that. I don't want him hanging around the girls.
Yes, ma'am.
But I didn't come in because I didn't know, this is high school. I don't know how far they go with the students. If they'll acknowledge that for me, keeping him from around the girls.
That's something that...
that's totally with them. We don't,
that's what I told his dad. That they probably won't, that's the reason I didn't even come in.
Mm-hmm.
That first day he came home with it, it was that Wednesday. I was supposed to come in that Thursday. I did it. He did it again Friday after me and his dad told him, don't, you're a boy, don't do that.
Right.
You had no business doing that. You were what you came in the world into as a boy, not.
And he disobeyed them. Like, first of all, who is he hanging around? Outside of school, who is he hanging around? You got to check his cell phones, his tablets, see what he's watching on those phones and tablets. Because nowadays they making these games, these apps, and they turning these kids into that. They pushing it more and more on the youth.
No girl.
So what happened between senior and junior though? Did they get into it?
He was telling him, he pushed him and stuff, was telling him he's not that.
What else happened?
I wasn't right there. I was not right there in the bathroom at first, and you know that. And then
so dad and him got into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yelling, screaming.
Because of that.
Oh, because him wearing makeup.
Yeah.
That's what she telling y'all. Like, don't play stupid. That's what she telling y'all.
He's not doing that. This is him right here. I already called and told him. Because I had,
Did it get to a point where it became physical, or?
Well, Lamite pushed him and stuff. His dad pushed him and stuff. Okay. And Lamite know he's not supposed to be doing that.
So from what we're understanding is that it was a little bit more than just pushing.
I mean,
listen, I'm not trying, Ms. LaRonda, I've known you a long time, and
I've known you even longer.
Listen, like I said,
Yeah.
it probably was, but I was not looking at the time.
Yes,
My
ma'am.
back was turned.
I already told him you tried breaking it up.
And but
Damn. So what she doing is she trying to make it so he won't get locked up and catch a felony. But this little nigga is he finna throw this nigga under the bus. And you can hear how he sound and how he talk, and you can hear it in his voice. He hang around the wrong crowd of people.
when I did turn around,
When you
I
tried,
did.
let me ask you this before you answer that. When you tried to break
Break
it
it
up,
up.
did Lomax Senior push you out of the way?
He said, "Nah, LaRonda." And
That's
I
what I'm saying.
said,
So he
yeah.
got you out of the
He,
way.
So-
he didn't push me. He said, "Nah,
He just
LaRonda."
kinda-
And yeah, like
Kind of gave you the
yeah, and I
out of my way.
said no. Mike Jr. ain't got no business coming telling them nothing. Number one. Number two,
Well,
he's not gonna be there because I got an 8-year-old in the house.
No, let me stop you just for a second.
Hold on, Lamike, it's on speaker. Hold on.
Now he do got the right to come to school and let the teachers know that he's being abused. But if he's not being abused in the household like that, I just don't. He mad because they won't allow him to wear the makeup. So he gonna run to the school and they gonna make it escalate and make it a big deal.
He does have a right to, if he felt that he was harmed, hurt, or endangered, to tell an adult.
Well,
We can
yeah,
agree- we can
yeah,
agree on that,
yeah,
okay?
yeah. I guess,
He
yeah.
went to a trusted adult that he trusted.
Hold on, Lamike, it's on
He went
speaker.
to a trusted
You
adult who
talking.
he trusted, and he told this adult. Now, under Florida law,
That ain't
listen,
the way it
hold
went.
on, hold on. Let me finish, baby.
I know,
Okay.
Mama.
Under Florida law, if a student divulges any type of violence, anything, a teacher is required. They're called mandatory reporters.
Yeah.
The teacher has to notify law enforcement
I
about what
understand.
happened.
Yeah,
So Junior went to somebody he could trust
yeah,
and told him what happened. That's how we got involved.
Yes.
yeah,
So once
I
they get
understand.
that, they say,
yeah.
"Hey, this is what happened," and then it gets turned over to us, and we have to
Yeah.
do our due diligence and
Yeah.
make sure that.
It's not like he came running to us.
Yeah, yeah, you on speaker, yeah.
Hey,
It's
man.
John and Austin, yeah. And
Hey, man.
I got to go get our 8-year-old.
I'm all right, Lomax. What happened Friday at the house? So what were you arguing over?
Because he came home with makeup on his face.
Okay. Did you guys get into a shoving match?
Man, we ain't get into no something, man.
Like,
Oh, hold on. Let me talk to him. So no hands were put on each other?
That man want to do what he want to do. And I told him, you ain't grown. You talking back and everything. You ain't grown.
but no matter what, if you're a child, you're not supposed to mouth back out at your
Exactly. First of all, that's my thing. That's my child. If I tell him to do something, he better listen. And if he disobey me and he mouth off, I'm putting my hands on him. So you can't get mad at that because he told his child one thing and his child disobeyed him, and then he wanted to run off at the mouth. No, my child not doing that. You're gonna get your hands put on, because a hard head make a soft ass. Don't play around.
kids. I mean, at your parents.
You don't listen.
You're supposed to listen to us till you get old enough to the point where you can do stuff what you want to do on your own. And I have an 8-year-old, and none of that is going on in my house.
And I respect her keep saying that she got an 8-year-old, because you could pass that down to your next child just by leaving him in the position he in and allowing him to do that. Now he dressing your 8-year-old up with makeup and all that. Nah. Because he see him doing it and he think it's okay. Nah.
I was
Yes, ma'am.
He's wrong, bro.
She'll call you back in a minute.
So, and that's why we called in here. We're just trying to figure out what's going on, because you know what they say, right? They got what he said, what she said, and somewhere in the middle, there's got to be some
What
truth
happened?
to it.
At any point did Lomax Jr. show you his lip?
He did say, yep, his lip.
Okay.
Yeah.
See where we go? I'm not.
Uh-huh. He did,
It
yeah.
kind of put, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of puts us in a spot.
So would it be safe to say that when your back was turned, or you weren't paying it, or you were maybe messing with the 8-year-old, I don't know, that there could be a possibility that a smack or a punch could have happened to his lip
I don't even know, because I didn't even hear
after
it.
he showed it to you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, afterwards.
He showed me, yeah.
Right.
Because I didn't even hear it.
Because
If
he couldn't do it.
did,
He couldn't do that himself that quick.
if he did,
They could have just been tussling and he could have got a busted lip. Like, I don't think the father intentionally hit him in the face. I'm gonna say because I wouldn't intentionally hit my son in the face, but you getting the body shots. Boom, boom. You getting the rib shots because I ain't playing no games. You getting all rib shots.
I hit him. I didn't even
Right.
hear that. You know, like
Right.
I guess I'm gonna have to try I flag little homeschooling him because he's not doing that. When he get old enough, he can make his own decision. If he chooses to do that,
that's your choice.
that's not.
I'm just saying.
But see, what they trying to do is get to the bottom of the actual physical with the physicals. They trying to get down to that. She keep going back to reverting on why it got physical. But they not trying to hear none of that. They don't care about none of that. His son come home with makeup, he probably wouldn't give two damns about it. So by you trying to tell him this sob story that y'all not having that, well, I ain't gonna say sob story, but this story that y'all not having it in y'all house, and you got an 8-year-old, he not trying to hear that. I guarantee you, he not trying to hear it.
I'm just saying, working here in the schools for a while, that's probably going to be low.
And that's
on
why
the
I didn't come
priority
in this morning because I said it myself.
Yeah, I mean,
But y'all got too much going on and probably ain't gonna be focused on that.
Yeah. All right, y'all take off.
Okay, I gotta grab Lamar Young and he might.
You let us know, okay? All right.
Even if you just want to shoot the shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know where my office is, right? Behind the school store.
And I'll make sure.
Yeah,
we might get out. They give y'all a call.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, y'all.
We appreciate it.
That's crazy.
The deputies gathered enough evidence to warrant charges against the man and proceeded to his home to make the arrest.
They got a K9? What they got the K9 for? Now this is wicked. All this, that's crazy. A K9 just because of this little incident? Nah.
He might not be home or he's inside. He doesn't want to come out.
Sheriff's office, man. Come out. Come outside, talk to us, please.
Lomac here? No. He's not in here? No. We're good. You know what time he's going to be home? He's in Bonell. You know where Bonell? You know where he works at?
Is that the 8-year-old or is that the one that was just sitting in the when they was having a little meeting or whatever? He ready to close the door on him. He ain't trying to hear nothing they saying or talk to him.
On Bonell? That's where he works. That's where he's at right now. Okay. Did she just call him or something?
Just called her just to make sure where she was at.
Is he coming back this way or what's he doing? Is he going to stay down there?
If y'all want to ask her if you want to stay out there,
Or if he's coming back home?
or if y'all come back home.
Who's he with? He's with your mom? So they're just going to hang out at the Marathon in Bonell. And they have no idea when they're coming back. No? Okay. Well, if they come home, have them call the sheriff's office because we have to talk to them. All right?
Deputies arrived at the reported location and successfully located the man.
My son, lying, man. If I would have hit him, man, his whole jaw paw would have been broke, man.
I know.
He's just mad because he can't do nothing in the house because he's very disrespectful to her and my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I come in there and tell him, I'm not doing no more. I talk to him. I yelled at him a little bit though. And until I like I was mad. But he just lying, man. He listen to his friends. He's lying, man.
We don't know exactly what happened or what.
Yeah, that's
we don't even.
But it's got to be something else to this because why is he trying to get the dad in this type of situation? Even though, so he must have been putting his hands on him more than once then. But if that was just that one time, and he should have understood, like, yeah, my dad ain't playing. My dad is serious about this, so I'm going to fall back. But he went to the police on him. He went to the police and said that his dad beat him up. And now look where it's turning. Look where it's going to. So this is happening more than once. He probably been putting his hands on him more than once. And he's just sick and tired of it.
Know who to talk to. Girlfriend.
This is
And
mama.
they told me to call.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
I'm the
that's
one who
that.
called for y'all, so you
Okay.
could talk.
Okay.
But then
If I would have hit that dude, man, I would have broken.
Wait a minute,
I
hold
would
on,
have broken his
hold on.
jaw, man.
then Austin,
This is
and
mama.
they told me to call.
We don't know exactly what happened or what.
Yeah, that's
We
what
don't even know who Shooting talked to. Girlfriend.
Landon Austin,
This is
and
mama.
they told me to call.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So
So
I'm
that's
supposed to
you
that.
call
the
for
dad?
y'all, so you could talk.
Okay.
But then
If I would have hit that dude, man, I would have broken
He's
his
a
jaw.
I
I would
stepfather.
have broken his jaw, man.
But like I said, it's not our investigation.
If he's a stepfather, that's a different story. But if that's the actual dad, then man, you got the right to tell your son, like, bro, this ain't the life you finna be living. I don't even know what they talking about. Like nowadays, with this new age, let the kids be who they are, like and what they want to be. Man, you not growing up like that. In my household, you're not doing that. No.
We were just asked to come and speak with you, okay? We do have a charging affidavit for you, all right? That's from Tuning, from his investigation, all right, man? So you do have to come with us for that.
So I got a warrant.
Warrant? No, it's a charging affidavit. So whatever. I know. I'm saying whatever Tuning's investigation yielded were charges for that incident. That we don't know, like we didn't
charge for?
We didn't do that investigation.
So,
not trafficking, no. I believe it was child abuse and domestic battery. So, like I said, that's totally not our investigation. We don't know. If you want to do a sworn statement on your own behalf, you can do that. So.
Child abuse. Yes.
And that's a shame. And then they just going by what he said.
Again, it's not. We didn't speak to anybody involved. We were just asked to come locate you. You know what I'm saying?
I got a bun.
Yeah, because we just
on the DV by strangulation, I don't think there's a bond for tonight. Again, I don't.
What? So he said he strangled him? Oh, wow. No. This is crazy. Hold on.
I don't think there's a bond.
Just
asked to come locate you. You know what I'm saying?
I got a bun.
Yeah, because we just
on the DV by strangulation, I don't think there's a bond for tonight. Again, I don't know. We didn't do that investigation of it. So child abuse, I don't know if there's a bond for that one either. Obviously, they'll tell. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Aren't you out on bond right now?
Yeah, I'm out on bond already.
So
2 years ago, man.
Yeah.
I've been working hard. I got to get out and everything. I don't do none of that shit, bro.
I feel you.
And so the kid get this man locked up. He already out on bond. So that's about to fuck his whole dig up. Domestic battery by strangulation. But when they were just sitting in the meeting, I just heard when he said he hit him in the mouth, bust his lip. I didn't hear nothing else about no strangulation, but damn.
So I mean, you smoke a cigarette? Do you want a cigarette or something, or we'll work with you, but we. So.
Man. But you see, he ain't try to get physical with him or nothing. Damn, dude. That's crazy. I hope he wasn't abusing him in the house though. The little guy probably was he probably was saying he was abusing him, but he was really trying to toughen him up. Now, I ain't saying punching on him and doing all that is toughening him up, but some shit you need to, man, you gonna watch what the hell you say to me, like type shit. You ain't finna be talking to me crazy. I ain't saying just use him as a punching bag, but damn, he already out on bond and then he get booked for that.
Like I said, if you wanna talk to if you want to talk to Tuning, either not right now, obviously, but daytime hours or via cell phone, phone from the jail or whatnot, and give him your side. He said, I don't know. He said he tried to call you, I guess, and it didn't. Deputy Tuning.
Ain't nobody trying to call.
No, I called. I just called.
Yeah.
So I don't got no bond.
Call my phone.
No, and I think if you're already out on bond, they're gonna revoke that one.
Oh my God, that is so messed up. And then off of what? They don't even know what is true or not.
Like I said, he did the investigation. This was not on our end, so I can't attest to any injuries or any, you know, I have no idea. We'll give you more details. We appreciate it. Like, I'm sorry I had to go down like this. Do you have the charging affidavit right here?
It is in the passenger.
Can I grab it?
See it?
Yeah. All right, Alpha 215. So, battery by strangulation and child abuse without great bodily harm. All right.
The man was charged with child abuse and felony battery by strangulation. A no-contact order was issued the day after the incident. He pleaded not guilty to the charges, but was later sentenced to 1 year in jail on unrelated offenses.
Wait a minute. So that's kind of scary though, because how? They said they did their research though, and they did their investigation, but they said he strangled the little boy. How? What proof? That's crazy. All over makeup though. All over some damn makeup. But y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Like I said, lead these kids in the right direction, because this is crazy.